People say I'm very particular. Might be true. I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. I try to pay a lot of attention to the details. Some people say it's just another black 32 Roadster. There's so many around, but I'm really happy that I never lost the track of building a very traditional early style hot rod. For me, it's about the time. I was interested in things going on. The Great Depression, Prohibition in America, and old cars and bikes, of course. I came across various books, and the most important ones for me were the Don Montgomery books about the early hot rodding in the late 30s, during the war and after the war. I found these cars so cool, and the stories around the cars. Young boys in the early 20s being discharged from army service, coming home and just taking old jalopies, hopping them up and trying to find out which car is the fastest. Driving it during the week as a daily driver, and over the weekend going to the lakes and race it. I found it very interesting that those guys were not hot rod builders as we know them today. If those boys could do that, I could do that as well. And that's exactly my license plate, Mirage, which is two things. One is the Mirage, El Mirage, the dry lake, and the other the illusion of having a car of that time. When I came to New Zealand in 2011, I quickly became aware of the hot rod scene here in New Zealand and how much more easier it is here. Whereas in Germany, you're not allowed to drive a hot rod like this on public roads. With my container, I bought 4 in-ear motorcycles, and made a decision in 2016 to sell some of the motorcycles and start building my own hot rod. My aim was this very early style, not having a lot of rake, not having extreme chops of windscreen or anything, not high glossy and shiny paint jobs, not lots of blink and chrome and things. So more the traditional, as we call it today, traditional car. That was my aim, my plan from the beginning. And it was really hard not to lose that plan and make many changes and use parts that are not period correct. No younger than 49. Beginning with the car itself, the idea was to build it back home in my garage. So with my basic tools and limited skills, I started working on building the car. Of course, I needed some help, and with Gray McNeil of MaxSpeed, I found someone who was on the same page like I am, and he helped me with the chassis, building the chassis, and from there I built pretty much the rest, asking Graham and his guys at MaxSpeed a lot of questions on and on and on again. Did many things myself, most of them at least twice or 3 times, because it wasn't right, it wasn't how I wanted it. I learned a lot, and it was a fantastic experience. Stock 32 chassis, we just added some more strength with the X member, front and rear cross members, both Model A's, to lower the car a little bit, but not too much, still period correct. Model A back spring, got a quick change, 39 axle on the back. The engine is a flathead engine, hopped up of course, 286 cubic inches, which is a 4¼ inch stroke, twin carbs. Such a strong motor for such a light car. The sound of a flathead is just unbeatable. Got a manual gearbox, 3 pedals, as it should be. Stock steering, stock 32. Interesting story about the steering wheel. I found it in Tokyo, in Japan. I noticed that it's a very thin line, being period correct and not so period correct. The wheel combination you use can make it or break it. It can change the look of the car entirely. So I stayed with the wire wheels, with the Kelsey Hayes wire wheels. I tried steelers as well, but it looks different. Yeah, it's all these things, and you always need to remember or keep in mind what you are after. The challenge is not to overdo it, I think. You can add lots and lots of things, but then somehow you don't make it right, you break it. So it's just a few small things, something I found at a swap meet, and I thought it's cool, and yeah. I enjoyed building the car, I enjoyed finding all the parts, having the experiences, and now I enjoy driving the car. There's no little helpers, there's no electronics, nothing, it's all mechanical. More the feeling of driving a car, whereas when I get into my modern car, my daily driver, it's just getting from A to B. And here it's really feeling the flathead engine, having the air condition, which is the working cowl vent. Instead of a radio, I hear the quick change. So all these things, all mechanical, and here a little rattle here, a little rattle there, but that makes it so interesting. I haven't counted the hours, and that's probably a good sign. When you don't do that, you probably enjoy it, and that's what I did. In the end, it took me almost 4 years. I never lost the interest. Some things went better and quicker than I expected, and others were just a nightmare. There's always an excuse why you can't do things, not just around cars and just in general. However, if you want something, and if you really want something, there shouldn't be an excuse. In the end, it's all up to you. Maybe it takes a little longer, but give it a try. And if you're not happy, go back and start from scratch. That was kind of the excitement along the journey. It took as long as it took.